Every high-end brand seems to be using food of all things in their advertising all of a sudden. But why? Food in fashion and in beauty is not at all a new concept. But what is different is this sudden inclusion in advertising and in styling. Luxury fashion really started the trend element of this, and it's really been driven by brands like Jacquemus and Loewe. And it's all best encapsulated by this tweet. And as always, beauty has then followed. Rode, for example, has really lent into food, not only for their advertising, but the entire brand. From their products sitting next to a stack of pancakes, drenched in honey on a slice of toast, or on top of a marshmallow, Rode are now clearly building this into their strategy, as it's made its way into the product name. Other examples include Merit, where they also jumped on this butter trend, and another beauty example is Say. Again, more butter, and even including food quite abstractly. In this brilliant piece by Elizabeth Goodspeed for It's Nice That, she talks about this obsession with food as being a modern day lipstick index, where during an economic downturn, sales of smaller indulgences tend to increase. Elizabeth says, and what could be a smaller indulgence than a fancy little treat? Even when it's too expensive to travel or buy new clothes, we all have to eat. Food is a universal indulgence. No matter your income, any food can feel like a guilty pleasure, which is such a fascinating link back to this trend on TikTok, where currently we all seem to be fixated on little treats. Elizabeth continues by outlining how what we eat says a lot about our identity. Caviar is posh, rum raisin ice cream is for old people. Just as fashion can reflect personal and cultural statements, so too can our food choices broadcast specific social signals and preferences. There is another layer on top of this specifically for beauty brands, whereby by relating products to food, it can help to stimulate the palate, which is a really helpful sensory experience for selling beauty products, where in person you would instead be able to have that experience through texture. This is trying to do it through taste, through a phenomenon known as synesthesia, whereby a sensation which would ordinarily occur in one sensory system occurs when another sensory system is stimulated. In this brilliant study by Barbara Merskin for the University of Oregon, she goes into how beauty brands use this concept in naming their products. Deborah found that the most common lipstick names are named after food, beverages, sex, and romance. It goes into incredible detail around the strategy and psychology behind all of that. So be sure to leave a comment if that is something you'd be interested in hearing about further.